I'm Jennifer with the Home Gurus of Keller Williams Realty, and today we're going to be talking about one of my favorite things, which is real estate. I live it and breathe it every day. But our topic today is going to be about one of Memphis's most loved neighborhoods, and that's Harbor Town. Don't get me wrong, it's very charming, very picturesque, but I think the things that I'm going to share with you today, you might surprise you because along with that picturesque love lifestyle comes some trade-outs, and let's talk about them. All right, so if you've ever thought about moving to Harbor Town or just recently been scrolling through and you're looking at it and it looks so like that's the place to be and you're wondering what's the catch, let me talk to you about three things that people never think about. First, let's talk about the inconveniences that it has. All right, let's first talk about affordability. And when living on the island, there comes some restrictions with affordability. You're paying a premium price to live on the island. And that premium price comes at about an average for households. If you're buying a single family unit, anywhere from $450,000 to $1 million, depending on your budget. If you're wanting more of an affordable place to live, then you may want to look at the townhomes or the condos, so to speak. And they range anywhere from the upper twos on up to around $300,000 or $400,000 in that price range. All right, let's talk. Looking and researching the HOAs in the area, I found that they're higher than most, and that's to be expected because you think of how beautiful the island is and the neighborhood with all the amenities it has, and you're looking at your HOAs running somewhere around $220 a month. So if you take that, add it to your payment, and then you take your homeowner's insurance, which you're on the island, right? You're on the river. So flood insurance will probably be a huge consideration of what you're going to need. So you're going to have flood insurance, you're going to have your HOAs included in that, and then your property taxes. And with the higher assessment on the value of your home, it's still going to bring your property taxes up. So believe it or not, I was looking at some of the larger homes, and Tennessee assesses their taxes at 25%, what I'm understanding. And so I looked, some of the houses around the 600 price range, taxes are almost $8,000 annually. So you add those numbers to your payment and you're going to pay, it's a premium lifestyle. But hey, who would give up those views for just an extra dollar? All right, so let's talk about the next thing, which is the retail and the service gaps that we're going to have on the island. Now, walkability is it because everything that you want is there. You've got your dentist, your doctors, your groceries, your restaurants, you've got your health care, you've got your exercising, you've got it all contained. You could never leave the island, and yet you're going to give up some things. So Cordelia's market is a very nice market and it has a lot of things in it, and yet if you're very into organic and specialty items, you're going to have to go off the island or you'll pay premium prices for shopping at the store. All right, it's not just the groceries, it's also the nightlife. So there are a couple of upscale restaurants there on the island to eat at, but if you like live entertainment, sports activities, things to do after hours because you've come home from a long day at work, then you're going to actually have to get in your car and drive downtown to get to those events. All right, so it's not just about the groceries, it's about the other things that are left out in this design. So you remember, and I've said it before, that Harbor Town is developed as a new urbanistic design, meaning everything that you want to have in your lifestyle is right there contained on the island, except there are some things that were forgotten, and not really forgotten, but haven't been enhanced because its proximity is so close to downtown. So if you're looking for things like baseball games and you want to go to the Redbird Stadium, you're going to have to leave the island to go to the Redbirds game. If you want to see the Grizz and you want to see a concert that's at the FedEx Forum, those things are located downtown. And let's just say that you want to go out to eat at a different place, besides the three restaurants that are on the island, you're going to have to leave. So it's not an all-inclusive urbanistic design as we think of. Hey, now that I have your attention, I need you to do me a favor. A lot of us like the tea. And so I need you to leave me a comment below. Comment and tell me what you like about Harbor Town. And if you haven't yet, please like our channel, subscribe, hit the bell button so you don't miss other videos coming from us. All right, so this is the main thing that I'd like to talk to you about, and that is the regulatory overreach and I use that as a big word because I felt like that was a good way to put it. Basically, the control is what we're going to talk about, and the HOAs really control the island, and you have to understand why, because of the beautiful lawns, everything is nice. I mean, it's a very nice place to live, but along with that niceness comes those regulations that the HOAs place on the homeowners and the residents on the island so that it can stay that way. Okay, so I found out some more information on the HOAs. I told you they average around $220 a month, and I'm not wrong on that. But that depends on the size of your house. So HOAs on the island are determined by a point system. The more points you have, the higher your HOAs. Makes sense, right? So the HOAs start at $160 a month and then can cap out at $220-ish, to my understanding, at this moment. And there are 5 levels. So the more points you have, obviously the higher it goes. So the big question is, after listening to all that, is Harbortown a really place for you? If you like predictability, you like the structure, you like the architect, then it could be for you. But if you like autonomy and you like to do your own thing, the island life would not be for you. If you're looking to buy or sell in real estate in Memphis, please reach out to us. That's our game. That's what we do, and we'll be glad to help you.